This is Tank's Vlog, October 18th, 2018. We're brought to you by Allow Me to Be Frank. This week we had on Jessica Kleinschmidt of MLB Cut 4, also of NBC Sports Bay Area. Very good baseball insights. Listen on SoundCloud and iTunes. And if you just don't listen to that episode, there's many other great episodes to listen to. I mean, what we've doing this a year now. Listen, there's many great shows. Everyone's a winner. Every show's another one that's great. We get some updates on my efforts to lose weight. What else are you gonna do? For many of years, Clayton Kershaw has been one of the best pitchers in baseball. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP. But when he came to the playoffs, it was ordinary. He was sometimes even bad. With the NLCS tied 2 games apiece tonight, Clayton Kershaw delivered perhaps his best performance ever in the postseason, retiring at one point 13 in a row, as the Dodgers beat the Brewers 5-2 and now are 1 win away from going to a second straight World Series. And the Dodgers usually are the team that powers you to death. They're not hitting home runs, but they're finding ways to win. And sometimes when you do, that's why you have to have flexibility. Sometimes power goes into a slump. That's why these teams like the Yankees that rely too much on the home runs usually end up watching the World Series at home. So the Dodgers now, 1 win away. Milwaukee is going home, so they'll have the next 2 games at Miller Park. And we'll see what happens. That series will resume on Friday. Meanwhile, the Boston Red Sox are also 1 win away from the World Series, as Craig Kimbrell is the luckiest son of a bitch in the history of baseball. He has been awful this whole postseason. He gave up a home run to Aaron Judge in Game 1 in the ALDS, but he worked his way out of it. In Game 4, Gary Sanchez just missed the ultimate walk-off at Yankee Stadium, which would have forced the Game 5. Then Edgardo Nunez, who usually is a horrific fielder, made the great play to end the game and the series. Gives up a run in Game 2. Shaky again yesterday in Game 3. And today he was flat out awful. I mean, we talk about Jeremy Jeffers playing Minesweeper. I mean, it's like Minesweeper on steroids what Craig Kimbrell's done. First off, Kemp laces that ball down the middle, down the plate. And then what is he doing? You're down 3 runs. I'm going to go to second. No, you're not. You're dead as a duck. Astros still get another run. And then in the 9th inning, it's more heart-stopping, heart-pounding. All the Red Sox fans' hearts are going like this out of their chest. Boom, 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 boom. And Craig Kimbrell almost gave up a game-winning home run to Brian McCann. Caught on the warning track, once again escaping by the skin of his teeth. Then he loads the bases. And Alex Bregman, that should have been a hit. 9 out of 10 times you hit a ball like that, it's a hit. But Andrew Benintendi with the play of the season. Diving catch. Saves the day. Craig Kimbrell gets a save. I mean, you pitch that lousy and you get a save. Oh, you are the luckiest son of a bitch on the planet. And Jackie Bradley Jr., I mean, we talked about a guy that Red Sox fans are ready to give up on. He's a good fielder, batting ninth and just disappointment after disappointment, and he is having a monster ALCS. Obvious choice to be ALCS MVP when the Red Sox clinch it tomorrow. Mark my words, it's over. The Astros are dead. So, Red Sox will probably have to get ready to play the Dodgers. And they'll have a lot of time off. But maybe that will get Kimbrel right. And Chris Sale, who is under the weather, he's not going to be able to pitch Game 5. Don't know who's going to pitch Game 5. If they're stupid enough to throw David Price, they deserve to lose. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. More NBA teams tipped off their season, including the Knicks and Nets on Wednesday. The Knicks actually began things with a win. 126-107 win over the Atlanta Hawks. They scored 49 points in the second quarter. Now, don't. Knicks fans, don't get excited. Don't go New York, go New York, go. You're not back. The Atlanta Hawks are, without a doubt, the worst team in the NBA. My NBA preview is coming. It is coming. It's either going to be published on Thursday night or Friday night. It's so hard doing all of this. I wanted to do it earlier. It just doesn't. The season began too early, stupid NBA. So my preview will be coming to Sports Encyclopedia soon. I'm almost done. It's just taking longer. I'm going to the gym. I'm getting my swim. I'm going to aquatics class. I'm watching the World Series. I'm doing blogs. And hopefully I could get back to starting my NHL updates and then my NBA updates. And if you could help me out, please send me team summaries for 2017, 2018. Tank at sportsencyclopedia.com. Tank at sportsencyclopedia.com. But the Knicks aren't back. The Hawks are just putrid. The Nets, meanwhile, went into Detroit and started their season with a loss. 103-100. Lottery. Ka-ching! The Bucks edged the Hornets in probably the most exciting game of the day, 113-112. It was the Pacers 111-83 winners over the Grizzlies. The Magic started their season by winning the Battle of Florida 104-101. It was the Raptors beating the Cavaliers! Yay! It's the opening game of the season. You still got your asses swept in the playoffs, you chokers, you! Toronto winning 116-104. As the Astros were losing to the Red Sox, the Rockets, hoping to go one step further as they lost Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals, began their season at home against the Pelicans. But now they got Carmelo Anthony. The big minus is going to destroy Houston. Mark my words. And today it was a home loss to the Pelicans. 131-112. The big minus, Carmelo Anthony. The Spurs beat the Timberwolves 112-108. What a mess! What a clusterfuck of an organization the Toronto the Timberwolves are. They have all this talent, all these high draft picks, Wiggins, Karl-Anthony Towns, and they can't do anything right. And now Jimmy Butler says, "Get me the hell out of here." I can't blame him. You know they're going to screw it up. Karl-Anthony Towns is probably going to end up in LA with the all-star team that they're going to assemble pretty soon. Oh, what a mess. The Jazz went into Sacramento and beat the Kings 123-117. It was the Suns in the dawning of the new era beating the Mavericks 121-100. And the Nuggets took down the Clippers 107-98. NHL, it was Alex Ovechkin scoring twice as the Washington Capitals beat the Rangers 4-3 in overtime. The Montreal Canadiens continued their surprisingly strong start, beating the St. Louis Blues 3-2. It was the Flames roasting the Bruins 5-2, and the Ducks took down the Islanders 4-1. It's Thursday night, so NFL games. I'll be publishing my NFL picks on Barstool at noon. Keep your eyes open. Forecaster Frank. And what does Forecaster Frank say for Thursday night? The Cardinals will beat the Broncos. David Johnson will run wild. And Vance Joseph is still having the time of his life. Today's 3 stars are Jackie Bradley Jr. of the Red Sox. Second day in a row, number 1 star. Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers, and Anthony Davis, the unibrow of the Pelicans, for 32 points, 16 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 block shots as the Rockets, with their first game with the big negative, fizzled and burned. The coach. Happy birthday. Ticta. Mike Ticta is 79 years old. Buy Mike Ticta's t-shirt. It's always one of the classic images of Mike Ticta. It's available at Barstool. The coach is now 79. Happy birthday, Mike Ticta. And we take a look back to 1968 when Bob Beamon jumped so far they didn't have the measuring tape set up for him. He jumped past the measuring device, setting a world record in the long jump to win gold medal at the Mexico City Games. He broke the old record by almost 23 inches. Imagine that. Imagine breaking a record by 23 inches. Now, his record has been topped by Mike Powell in 1991, but it's still the second best, still the Olympic record. An amazing jump. It's one of the great moments in Olympic history, 1968. Check out the full story of Barstool Sports and its Sports Encyclopedia where sports history lives. And don't forget, Jess Kleinschmidt, Allow Me to Be Frank, SoundCloud, iTunes, many, many great episodes. If you haven't listened to all of them yet, what are you waiting for? Listen now. Listen, come on. Get to it. It's Thursday. Let's listen. Have a good day.